And I think we're on.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Now here's the final test. Let's see if I can share this out. Hi everyone.
Hey.
Share this.
Ooh.
Okay, stop that. Stop that.
It's too cute.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of this. There we go. I think we're okay. I'm not going to be echoing again. Okay, so for those that are wondering what's going on, you're not alone. I'm still wondering what's going on. Tonight is virtual wine tasting in the era of post-virus, November 28th, 2023. Tonight we're covering Potter Valley AVA. I am your host, David Mayer, Wino Snob of Wine is Life. And the tasting panel tonight are right here. And they're also right here. Hello, tasting panel.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Karen, you appear to be a little blurry.
I know. I thought it was it my camera or the light behind me?
It's camera, I think.
I kind of
take a tissue and wipe.
I did.
Oh, okay. I have no complaints. I couldn't hear you for the longest time. Now I can. Why don't you go first, Karen?
Okay, I'm Karen from Florida this week. I'm non-compliant. I'm drinking the Chardonnay from the Mendocino County, but can't see it either. I think it's my lights.
Maybe the light's too bright.
Yeah, the light
Maybe.
on one side there.
There you go.
Okay, better?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still
Okay.
got that blurry spot. It's like there's a scratch on the camera or something. It's
Oh,
weird.
shoot.
Yeah.
It traveled to South Carolina. That must be the problem. Oh, well.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm non-compliant, but it's okay. I wanted to see everybody.
Yes, you can be non-compliant.
Okay. So other than that, it's not a bad Chardonnay, honestly. It's Mendocino County. So that's what I got.
Okay.
I'll be back in California next week, and hopefully I'll be compliant. I'll put my wine.com order in.
Okay. Good evening, Eric.
Good evening. I'm non-compliant.
Where's? Okay. Oh yeah, really.
Sharon was having some eye trouble. She couldn't be coming to our meeting.
I was having ear trouble, apparently.
I'm drinking a 2017 Edizione Panino.
Edizione.
It's very nice.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting how that plays out going forward in coming years.
Well, they gave me the website where you go buy that, right? But I don't know. You don't. Is it? It wasn't clear if it's a separate club or you get the discount, any discounts or anything. It's
separate club. Kind of how when they split off the Coppola wine, that for a while there you'll get a 15% discount going for and then until they discontinue that.
That's sort of curious, I guess. Is that?
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about offline.
Yeah,
Off
yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
We could talk about that.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah,
Offline.
offline.
We're
Yeah.
online.
When we stop, I'll talk to you about it.
And then they only, I know they don't have it at the chateau anymore, right? But you still get the allocation of the RC. Is that going to continue as well, or?
Yeah, so that RC has been made a wine club exclusive for at Inglenook, I should say. At
Right,
Inglenook.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
I could have. I only got 3 bottles, but I could have gotten 9, I guess, but I didn't. Without having tasted it before, or even.
Yeah. The only time non-members can get it is if they go to like the library tasting and they can buy that vintage that they're tasting, then they can buy it. But otherwise, and every time somebody comes in, they ask you, does it mean I can't buy this? I said, no, you can buy that one. But none of them.
But if we're club members, can we buy the older vintages, or
as much as you want? Yeah. There's no
Limit.
no limit. Yeah, thank you. I knew there was a word.
I don't have to do a puzzle tonight.
I'll forget a word and you can fill in the blank for me. Hi, Madison. How are you? Saw you.
I have the hiccups.
The hiccups?
Yep.
That was the answer. That was a good answer. So it bears the question, Madison, what are you drinking?
Okay, we are drinking a Blue Quail 2022 Pinot Noir from Potter Valley.
Potter Valley. I recognize Blue Quail. That's great.
It is 12.5% alcohol.
2022? Did they have time to put it in barrels, or is it no barrel?
It is a little
straight from the grape, or
tart is what I'm going to describe it as.
That mean like high acid kind of? And it's low alcohol, very low.
Yeah.
That's like old school.
Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hey. Hi, sweetie.
You trying to figure all this out?
Yeah.
Afraid too. Yeah.
Yeah. And next week she'll be able to tell David what the issue is with his computer.
Well, I did make her in charge when I left.
Okay, you don't have to, Madison. You don't have to.
I think I might mute her.
Uncle Eric.
Carry on.
You don't need to mute her.
Yeah, don't mute her.
Okay.
We like hearing that. Now I feel like just like before, I can't hear anything.
That's because Jenny's mute.
I know. So is Madison. Nan, what's going on?
Gotten in, and we're non-compliant, and we have Dr. Frank 2021 dry rosé of Blauffenkisch. It's a 12.5%. It's from
New York.
New York Finger Lakes area.
Blauffenkisch, yeah. Okay.
Right.
So
That winery?
You been there?
Yeah.
Oh. On the weather report, it was saying that you're getting some good storms coming through Ohio. Lake effect snow.
It doesn't come down this far most of the time. It's up right along the lake. So just those counties, there's about 6 counties right up by the lake on the east side of Ohio. The west side generally doesn't get it. And they got anywhere from 2 to 12 inches. So
yeah, they're saying Cleveland, so that's up there, right?
Yeah. An hour and a half away.
Okay.
And where we went just a little bit south, was that yesterday, the day before, and I mean it was like 5 degrees warmer just going south about 20 miles. So it's just weird. It's Ohio. We're used to it.
It's been pretty weird here too, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's weird.
What's the weather there in California so I can prepare?
It's chilly in the morning, especially.
Cold.
It's 45 degrees for crying out loud.
It's nice during the day.
Oh, we're gonna get down to the teens probably tonight.
I know, Madison. I know. I
It's
know.
supposed to warm up again though in another few days, but
Put some footy jammies on.
Thanksgiving Day was super nice. It was warm out.
beautiful.
We had the doors open and everything, and
it was sunny here, probably mid 40s, maybe a little upper 40s, but yeah, it was still pretty cold. But we've had Thanksgiving's word 70, so it's like you never know.
yeah.
Yeah, when I flew from here, I flew from Florida to South Carolina last week. I had to buy a sweater on Amazon because I had no sweaters here in Florida.
So, we have friends that live in Hawaii, and they they live there and they wear sweaters in the evening. It goes down to 70 degrees and they're wearing sweaters. I go, what's the deal?
I know.
And then they come here and they're freezing. It's in the.
Sue and I went on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. We hiked up Mission Peak, and it was very cold in the morning as we started out, but then it got pretty warm up there.
Yeah. So this Saturday is the Los Gatos Children's Holiday Christmas Parade, whatever they're calling it. Sharon and I are announcers. So Sharon has been on eBay or Amazon, and she bought this jacket that has an electric heaters and a big battery.
Oh God.
Battery to charges to keep.
Probably like what they were at Macy's for the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Yeah.
It was windy there. They were pulling those balloons down.
Yeah, but those guys make the big bucks, so they take care of them. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm David from Fremont, and tonight I am compliant. I'm having a dash Potter Valley dry Riesling. It says it's 13.5% alcohol. And
it's a dry Riesling.
I haven't tasted it yet, so let me give that a shot. See what's going on. Dry Rieslings can be very nice. Well, sweet Rieslings can too.
I like them, but they give me a headache almost every time.
Sweet
really?
Ones?
Riesling doesn't matter, dry or sweet.
Oh, this is good.
Okay, and that's Dash.
Dash.
Okay.
McFadden Farm. So it's from McFadden Farm. So yeah, there's we'll get into the info about Potter Valley, but there's not that many wineries in Potter Valley, and there's a lot of growers, and they sell grapes to wineries. So I think I only have 2 wineries covered. Well, let's look at. I know what I was going to. Oh, there you go. You guys. Oh yeah, I can now see. So let me go forward. Oh, here's the song. So did you guys get to see the other stuff that I posted the Mendocino Ridge info? Did you guys see that?
No.
You're asking me?
No.
Anybody? Okay. Well, here's tonight's song. It's Day Drinker. Eric, are you tuned up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I got a good reason for finding the right bottle of wine. I got a good reason for finding the right bottle of wine now. She was a day drinker, cellar pass frequent flyer, yeah. It took me so long to find out, and I found out. She's a big wine drinker. She kept 2 glasses ahead of me. She's a big wine drinker. She kept 2 glasses ahead of me now. She was a day drinker. Wine.com subscriber, yeah. It took me so long to find out, and I found out. I tried to keep pace with her. She only drank during the day. I tried to keep pace with her. She only drank Cabernet. She was a day drinker, a Sunday drinker, yeah. It took me so long to find out, and I found out. Day drinker, yeah. Day drinker, yeah. Day drinker, yeah. Day drinker.
Yay.
Good job, Eric.
Good job, Eric.
Thank you.
I torture you almost every week. Here, Sharon's page. Hi, Sharon.
Hey,
Did she watch?
Sharon.
I guess if she has eye trouble, maybe she's not watching. Okay. So Potter Valley, where in the hell is Potter Valley? It's right. Where did it go? Oh, that wrong. Right over here. This the kind of the turquoise colored one over here on the right side of the map. And it looks like this.
Cannabis appellations?
Well, that's that one, not that one. This one. This the
Proposed cannabis appellations. Well, I'm more interested in that than whatever this is.
You're more interested in that? Okay. There's a lot of stuff going there. So this isn't cannabis.
No, I know.
The Potter Valley AVA is an American viticultural area located in northern Mendocino County, California, with its center in the town of Potter Valley. Wow. Located east of Mendocino's Redwood Valley AVA, which I think we're covering next week. The upland Potter Valley AVA sits more than 200 feet higher than its surrounding areas. The proximity to the nearby Eel River watershed has created favorable conditions for the production of butterized wines, particularly Sauvignon Blanc. Doesn't like sweet wines apparently, and Semillon. Great day-night temperature variations separate Potter Valley from other growing areas in Mendocino. Midday in this inland valley can be truly hot, but nighttime temperatures plummet. Under such conditions, varieties such as Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, Riesling, and Pinot Noir flourish, developing strong but refined character. Officially certified as an AVA in 1983, the appellation encompasses a valley that runs north to south for approximately 6 miles, planted to a little more than 1,000 acres of vines. The AVA is separated from the Lake County AVA by the Mayacamas mountain range in the east, while the Redwood Valley AVA makes up the area's western border. Found this house is in there. This is pretty cool.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
Grape growing here is encouraged by the prevalence of hot days and very cool nights caused by the AVA's significant diurnal temperature variations and more pronounced than in other parts of Mendocino, with the exception of Mendocino Ridge. Which was last week, damn it. These climatic conditions result in a long growing season and good retention of acidity. One of the main features, so there you go. Your Pinot Noir has high acid. One of the main features of Potter Valley is its soils. These are generally bedrock covered by an alluvial layer of silt, sand, and clay. The high water table and rainfall raise humidity in some areas, increasing the potential for noble rot, Botrytis cinerea, to develop, making it possible to produce dessert wines from Riesling, Semillon, and Sauvignon Blanc. There are only a few wineries based in Potter Valley, and the majority of the wines that are labeled under the Potter Valley AVA are produced by wineries in other California regions. Another picture. I noticed this as I was reviewing the slides again. I don't know why we have this red line through here. I guess this is somebody's estate, right?
Property.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't notice it when I was pulling the picture down. So the white wines of McFadden Vineyards and Naughty Boy Vineyards do Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, McFadden and Sunset Cellars, Riesling from Dash, which I have, Chateau Montelena, McFadden, Sauvignon Blanc, Sauvignon Republic Cellars, McFadden Vineyards, and Kalen Cellars. And for red wine, oh, here's my background. This is kind of pretty. I guess this must be the Eel River. Yeah, I love California. Merlot, Dash Cellars does a couple of Merlots, Pinot Noir, McFadden, Naughty Boy, and Old World Winery, Zinfandel, Dash, McFadden, Rosés from Pinot Noir, Naughty Boy. Okay, so this is kind of shows again the area. So we got so we're over here. We're over here, I think, for Potter. Oh no, we're over here for Potter Valley. We're behind Scott and Nan, right here, Potter Valley up there. So it's Mendocino County is big, not huge, but it's got a lot of space between the viticultural areas. Okay, so we have a winery here called Graziano Family Wines. The Graziano family has a long line of winemakers and grape growers dating back to the early 1900s. Gregory Graziano's grandfather, Vincenzo Graziano, and his wife, Angela, immigrated to America and eventually found their way to Mendocino County, where they started growing grapes and making wine. They first planted vineyards in Mendocino County in 1918. Bad timing for these guys, just a year before Prohibition. In the late 1920s, Vincenzo had to depend on selling grapes to home winemakers on the East Coast and bootlegging wine to support his family. In the 1940s, after Prohibition and the Depression, Vincenzo, along with other local grape growers, formed the Mendocino Vineyards Winery, which eventually was sold and merged into the historically significant Costa Blanca Winery in the town of Ukiah. Greg's father, Joseph Graziano, later followed in his father's footsteps and worked in the family vineyard operation. Like his family before him, Greg Graziano, Vincenzo's grandson, now carries on the family winemaking tradition that his grandfather set the foundation for and that his father Joseph later handed down to Gregory. To this day, he is still carrying on the family tradition, as is his oldest daughter, Alexandra Graziano, a UC Davis graduate of viticulture and enology. She is currently involved in all aspects of winemaking and is the fourth generation from Piemonte of Italy to Mendocino County. So a family thing. So this, I believe, this tasting room is in that, what is downtown Mendocino. I think I've walked by that before, and I don't think I stopped in. I like this mapping of their vineyards, so I included it on the on this presentation. So it kind of shows you how they have things laid out. So they've got lots of wine growing here. So Italian and French, Italian, French, and then they got this big block which has all kinds of different varietals, but they're all Italian. Aglianico, Italian. And then they have this one that has Italian, Pinot Noir. If it's Italian, it's called Pinot Nero, Muscat, and Tokai. So nice mix of grapes. Okay, then we have the McFadden family. Needless to say, Guinness McFadden doesn't sound Irish. Oh, maybe it does sound Irish. Has taken the road less traveled. Born in the Upper West Side of New York City, Guinness graduated from the University of Notre Dame in 1960 with a BA in history. He entered the Vietnam War and volunteered to succeed one of 5 fallen captains of all Vietnamese riverboats patrolling the Mekong Delta. He was awarded a Bronze Star for bravery and still showcases his fluent Vietnamese whenever possible. Guinness was then given the opportunity to serve as an admiral's aide in Lisbon, where he served his final 4 years, solidifying his love for wine and learning to speak Portuguese. Seeking a new living in the country to start the vineyard of his dreams, he found the ideal location when he arrived in Potter Valley in 1970. He started by planting 23 acres of grapes, to be followed by, in successive years, by some 140 more. He was the first to commercially farm grapes in Potter Valley. Over the years, as he planted and tended to the vineyards, he tried many varieties to see which made the best wines. We do know that Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, and Pinot Gris, Riesling, Gewürztraminer, Pinot Noir, and Zinfandel all thrive. Today, we have some of the oldest vines in Potter Valley, so you can say that the experiment worked. And that's blue quail is their label. And that's what Jenny had, blue quail. Todd Family Farms. Couldn't find a bottle label for them, so I guess they're more growers. They don't make their own wine, apparently. The Todd family has a long history of farming, currently run by 2 generations, father and son, Dan and Andy Todd, grow pears and wine grapes in Mendocino County. Dan Todd grew up in a farming family. His father and grandfather grew oranges in Southern California. 1977, at the age of 21, Dan began farming pears in Potter Valley. In 1987, he made the transition to organically farming pears. The vines are located in Potter Valley, a small agricultural town in Mendocino County, California. Todd Family Farms grows Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Sauvignon Blanc. The pears grow at the north end of the valley, right up against the hills, grow 60 acres of pear orchards, growing both organic and conventional. They farm conventional Bosch, organic Haley Red, organic Red Sensation, and organic Bartlett. And that was it. So next time will be December and we'll be in Redwood Valley. Any questions about the presentation?
No. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, I could actually show it to you this time.
And now you can hear us.
And now I can hear you.
Oh, that's even the best part.
Yeah.
I was debating how interesting that would be where I couldn't hear you talk or make a noise and do it anyway. I don't know. It's better to hear you for sure. So cheers to you all.
Cheers. Nan, I sent you a picture of the moonshine, but it's in Messenger.
Yeah, I saw it came through on my watch. I'll have to show it to Scott. I'm charging my phone right now.
Okay.
The full beaver moon?
Moonshine. Yep.
They call it. Nothing like a full beaver, I'm telling you.
Oh, believe me, after drinking that stuff, I'm never mind. Never mind.
I got a new Fitbit.
Oh, yay.
The old one looked just like this. It died. So.
I had one, but I lost it 4 or 5 years ago.
Got the old watch.
Well, I belong to a organization that gives you a free Fitbit every year, so I was holding or exercise equipment or whatever, and I was holding off getting something else because I thought, well, if the other one dies, I have until the end of the year to get a new one, so it did die, so I got this one.
Hey, Madison.
Hey, that's a nice smile.
Yes. Hey.
She's being cranky. I think she's tired. I'm a fussy bucket. I'm a fussy bucket.
I love it. I love it.
Let me play with the keys.
Yeah.
Hi, Madison.
Sounds like a laugh and a cry.
I know.
It's like somewhere in between.
I think she's laughing because she's smiling.
Can we tickle you?
Yeah, she's laughing. She's laughing.
Yep.
Are these weird
What are you
people?
doing?
Ticklish. Yeah. See? Much better.
Oh, you got your toys there, Scott? Okay, I will get mine.
That's really cute, actually.
Okay, I got one.
Oh my goodness, it's competing toys, Madison.
Maddie loves Bluey, and we got the Bluey one, and we got the mini.
And then Mimi, I got these at Kohl's.
It's the
Grinch.
They come with a book.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Are those for your grandkids?
Well, they're not for me.
Christmas,
Oh.
Madison.
That's cute. I haven't seen the Grinch
Oh,
one.
look at that.
It doesn't work anymore.
Oh, you tired.
Oh. Is that Teddy Ruxpin?
No. We did have one of those.
Laughing.
And the Bluey. It all came with books for $10.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a grr. So I had to buy them all.
With their toys.
Look at her. She's like staring, right?
Just used to play
You want some?
songs, but I don't know if there's batteries in here.
You broke
I
it.
don't make any noise. They just come with
This is
books.
really old. But our kids had
Oh,
it when they were
I
little.
think ours talk, but we didn't get books.
No, it was something at Kohl's, $10. I said, okay. That comes with a nice
Yeah.
book.
Okay.
Maddie loves Bluey. Bluey, she points to the TV and says, Bluey, Bluey.
Oh,
And she knows the song they start out with.
here's one for you, Eric.
My favorite Dr. Seuss one is Bartholomew and the Oobleck. So
Oh, I like Hooper Humperdinck.
that's a good one.
I like Hooper Humperdinck. It's one of my favorite. That and Go Dogs Go.
Yertle
Like
the
my
Turtle.
hat? Huh?
Yertle the Turtle and Bartholomew and the Oobleck.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't remember those.
My kids had every freaking book.
We had them at one point, yeah.
I think I still have them, and I still think I
I
have them
should've-
in Hayward.
I should have put them up in the attic. I guess I wasn't planning on being a grandparent. Sold them.
Now I have them somewhere. I'm probably like $10,000 worth of Legos.
It's
And
funny.
the
When
only problem with those is they're all over the place and you step on them.
oh yeah, gosh.
No, the worst were micro machines. Does anybody remember micro machines?
Yeah, they were tiny. Yeah.
They ruined more vacuum cleaners.
Somebody's getting ready to go to bed.
Uh-huh.
What time there?
It's almost 6.
o'clock.
Going on 6?
Yeah.
Going on 9 here.
She got thrown
Yeah.
off a little by the time change. Like she's still going to bed. She started going to bed a little earlier. So like the time it would have been before the time change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like,
going to
that's
kill
fine
me
if you
next
wanna-
week.
Oh God. Yeah.
The time change thing has got to stop. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's going to kill me next week. I'm 3 hours off.
I
Yeah.
like the time.
Well, yeah,
the
but
sun,
yeah.
though. It's nice
Yeah.
or go to 9 o'clock, in the summer. It's wonderful.
Mhm.
So
I've only
what-
been here. Yeah, I've only been here for a month. I was just getting used to this time. Now I'm going to have to go back to the other time.
Well, that's the life you chose. I don't want to hear you complaining about it anymore. God damn.
Okay. I can adjust. Not a problem.
I don't care about the time change, Karen, because we got the R word behind us.
Yeah. Retard. Yeah, I don't have to get up for anything. So for this last week, because flying back and just traveling and stuff, it's caught up to the old R word.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I used up there drinking that.
Moonshine.
He's up there drinking that, you know what?
You guys, we had some really good moonshine there in South Carolina.
David, I don't think you're recording because I don't see it up in the left-hand corner.
I do. It says live YouTube.
Oh,
It's
does
on
it?
YouTube. Yeah.
Oh. Ours doesn't say it.
Hmm.
It says YouTube up there.
Yeah, but it
Oh,
doesn't say you're recording it.
No, so the recording is separate.
Oh, okay.
I didn't when I came back in, I didn't start it up again, I guess.
That's all right.
I don't
That's
the only time I record it so that I have the video myself, not just on YouTube.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I've got a lot of the old recordings that we didn't put on YouTube. If I feel like doing that someday when I have absolutely nothing to do.
When you have the R word behind you,
I'm SR. Does that count?
yeah, it counts.
come on.
It's still got. I don't know. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Sue probably won't be able to attend. Tomorrow I have a meeting with our financial planners and we'll talk about that. I don't know when you have to. Oh, we got the expert right there.
Yeah.
Eric, when do we have to start taking 401k out?
Isn't it so?
So it's 73 now. Last year it was 72.
Okay.
Okay.
And it depends on your age. It depends on when you turn those ages. And there was some talk in the new bill. Of course, Congress can't make up their minds about anything. So it was to go to 75.
But you could take it earlier, but you
retire,
don't
it's
have
going to
to.
be like
Oh no,
85?
you can take it whenever you
Yeah.
want. It's just that
Yeah.
that there's a required minimum distribution when you turn those ages.
Okay.
You have to take so much out a year.
And if you don't take it, then there's
Penalties.
substantial penalties. It's like a 50% penalty. It's
Oh, wow.
yeah, no,
Ouch.
it's really sort of ridiculous. And then it's because they
How
don't
do
want you. I guess the theory is they don't want you to accumulate that. And in the 2017 Act, it really effed up a lot of people's plans to leave, particularly Roth IRAs,
Uh-huh.
to their kids, because now Roth IRAs have to be withdrawn within a certain amount of time if you inherit it. And before, you could leave it and then they could do whatever they wanted with it and leave it to their kids or their, whatever.
And not have
now.
to pay taxes, right?
Well, there's no taxes on a Roth IRA, but it's
there's
still,
not on Roth? Okay.
it's just that it can't accumulate. So
Okay.
I don't know.
How do they
I guess
determine?
the top 1% don't want anyone under the 1% to accumulate wealth. So I'm really confused by it, but it is what it is.
How do they figure out how much you have to take out each year?
Well, there's a table and it's
Oh,
based on
oh.
your life expectancy. And you know, there's a table for if you inherit an IRA, then you have to take it out within a certain amount of time too. So it's, you know, I have a couple of inherited IRAs from my mom that I have to take a minimum distribution every year based on my life expectancy and her life expectancy. But then basically, if you're, you know, if you have to take it out, it's based on your life expectancy. And there's a table for that. So, you know, normally ends up being like divide the total amount in the IRA by 26 years.
Oh, I get it.
When you start it in 25 years or whatever. So it's
okay.
But if you have a lot in there, it could be significant amount of money.
I don't know. It's depends on what people think a lot is.
Well, as an alternative to that, you can donate it, and then you're not taxed on it, but it counts as your distribution.
Yeah, donate. I'll take donations.
Oh, donate to you. I thought you were saying that's what you did.
Well, I'm a 501c3, but I don't think any of you are. But I would gladly look you all up on the IRS register.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be a charity.
Oh.
Well,
I'm not
and I am a charity.
I'm a charity.
As you know.
I'm not. Well, I could be a charity.
Yeah, you could if you fill out all the paperwork.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of. This is a charity.
Oh
It's a nonprofit.
Yeah, and you got to distinguish a nonprofit from a charity, though.
Okay, got it. Oh, got it. Yes, but they both have tax advantages, right?
Well, you know, it depends, and you know, a nonprofit or you know, like fraternal associations and things like that. Like you know, our Lions Club is a 501c4.
Okay.
So it's a nonprofit. It's just that if you donate money to that particular entity, it's not tax deductible. But we formed a charity, the Los Gatos Lions Charities, which if you donate to that, it's a tax deduction. And we can't commingle them because for our club, you know, we take money in from dues and then we use it for our parties and things like that. But we can't use the charity's money for anything like that. And since I'm the treasurer, finally, where that's under control.
It would be a mess if I did it. Forget it. That's why I just paid a fortune for my.
Well,
I just paid a fortune for my will.
Go because it's not allowed.
I know. I don't want to. So I'm retired. I don't want to work. No, I just spent a fortune with my lawyer, and I spent a fortune with my financial advisor. I said, just do it. That way I don't have to worry about it. And if I'm dead next week, you know, my kids know that I have the will written up.
I got a notice. We got notices in the mail from Social Security Administration that our Social Security will go up, but so will our Medicare costs go up.
It does go up a little bit more.
I think it's just weird.
3.2.
Well, it didn't go up very much, did it? Or
3.2%.
Yeah.
No. The Medicare cost.
It went up about $10 a month. So.
I don't know.
So curiously enough, my supplemental with Kaiser went down last year.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
I didn't look.
So I don't know. Just listen, being self-employed and paying for your medical insurance and then getting to be 65 and being on Medicare, it's like free money. I'm just like, oh my God. You know, so I'm never going to complain about paying any Medicare amount compared to what I was paying for my insurance before that.
Sure. That's true.
True.
I complained because I never paid. And as soon as I retired, I had to pay the Medicare. I'm going all my life, 45 years. I never paid for anything for medical.
Right. But being self-employed.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. Right.
I didn't.
So I complained, you didn't, but all of a sudden I had to pay for healthcare. I'm going,
Jenny, what'd you do to the baby?
She's sleeping.
She went to sleep.
She's sleeping.
But it's probably a light sleep, so I don't want to rock.
It doesn't look very light to me. It looks like
it's pretty comfy.
It looked like, can I sleep like that tonight? Well, not with the full beaver moon. I can tell you that right now.
I should send you a bottle, Eric. I'll send you a bottle next time.
Please.
It was South Carolina moonshine. I'll send you a picture. You and shared a picture of what I drank. Oh my God. And all that Southern food. Oh my God. It was heaven.
I know, I bet.
I looked at all that food and oh my God. That's why I'm back on keto today. It was, I came back with a lot of carbs on board.
Well, that's a shock to
the
your
point if you
system
don't
when
enjoy
you're,
the delicious food.
Oh my
You're
God.
sh- but it's a shock to your body when if you've been on keto for.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. But I was actually pretty decent, kind of. But I'm back on the carbs today. I mean the keto
Does this
today.
work
But
on
Right.
keto?
huh?
Does this work with keto?
Not really, but it's okay. We just kind of we don't put that on the calendar.
We don't,
But yeah.
we don't count that.
Now that's why actually the white wine has less carbs than the red wine.
Yeah, it has
Huh.
less calories.
And interestingly enough, in the paleo diet,
Uh-huh.
you can drink red wine or tequila,
Uh-huh.
because tequila is like more of a.
Zero carbs with moonshine, unless you're eating
Oh,
the cherry, unless you're eating the cherries in there or the pineapple.
Yeah.
but yeah, your vodka, your moonshine, all that carbs are zero.
Huh.
Doesn't say anything about the calories, but yeah, carbs. But yeah. So whatever. I had a great time home, whatever. I was telling Nan and Scott how when the first night we got there, we went to all you could eat Southern buffet. The ribs fell off
Yeah.
the bones.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good.
That's bad. They fall off the bones because you eat
When
them.
your,
fast.
when your ribs fell off the bone, it's like, ouch.
Yeah,
Honey.
the meat fell off. I should say the meat fell off the bones. Okay.
No, meat fell off the bone.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
I remember going to the South for first time for breakfast. And we have big breakfasts here, places here, but oh my God, the biscuits and the gravy and the chicken fry. I mean,
I looked at my niece and I said, "Oh my God, this stuff is." I mean, we're eating all this food, and she goes, "Auntie, look around. Nobody in the South has skin. Nobody in the South is skinny. Look how they eat." I said, "Yeah." So yeah, we had some really good food. She cooked for Thanksgiving, and all the side dishes. Oh my God, cornbread, sweet potato casserole, broccoli casserole. She wanted to be kind of keto for me. What was it?
Collard greens.
Collard greens.
oh, I love collard greens.
Oh
Jeez.
my God, my sister-in-law makes great collard greens. And we had pinto beans. We had ham. We had turkey wings. We had blah, blah. I mean, there was so much food. I said, "Oh my God, I can't handle all this."
Yeah.
Speaking of
It
food,
was different. It was a different venue.
I know
was
we
good.
started late, but I need to go cook dinner.
Okay.
Sue
All
just
right.
got.
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Night, everybody.
Okay,
Maybe-
bye.
See everybody.
Maybe I'll hear you and see you next week.
Wait.
Very
Okay.
good. Very good.
Oh, I was
And
going
I'll
to tell
be-
you something. Oh, let me hold on. I gotta-
Okay. I'm
Goodbye,
still here.
YouTube people.